I have to put you over here again. Plugged in. This is so dumb. This doesn't have the. Wait for the charger. How did I do this last night? Like that? No. You know what? I'll take it out right now and I'll charge it when you're done. When you're done, when I'm done. Hold on a minute. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so I tell you something. My wrist and stuff is really, really bad. Hi, Jordan. From the fall. I didn't even notice it. It felt a little better today. You guys saw me on the beach, right? So I was, hi there, Jordan. I was driving, oh my gosh. We did a lot today. I did that live with you guys this morning. I can't believe this is still the same day. When I think about it, it seems like a lot of time. After I did the live with you guys, I went back to the house and then, we got ready and we got in the car and we went past Maggie Murdo's house. Oh, that's good, Jordan. And after we went after Maggie Murdo's house, we went to have brunch. That was really good. Then we went to a few stores. Then we went to one of my favorite beaches in Edisto. We found some amazing shells. If you look at my Instagram, I'll show you the angel wing my son gave me where I said perfect Mother's Day. You can see my hand is swollen in that picture. But then I was pushing past the pain. I was pushing the ibuprofen. And how come I don't see twisted stitches? Go, Scooter, how come? Oh, there I see Twisted. Hi, Twisted. So then, what do we do after that? After that, we drove around. I showed my son my cousin's house. I showed him some things in Edisto. Then we went for ice cream. We were going to go to Botany Bay, but we had spent a lot of time on this other island. Oh, okay, Twisted. I thought I just felt the freaking bed moving again. Hold on a minute. I probably did Twisted. I'm in Edisto right now, but I can have Jamie ship that out, okay? Yeah, happy Mother's Day, everybody. So anyway, where was I? Okay, then we went to this ice cream place. We got like you can't even believe this. Like, I won't even go into it. Anyway, after that, we drove around to the St. Helena Sound. We went on that beach for a while, and then we got a call that our 4 guests were arriving. So we ran back to the house, and we let our guests back in, and then helped them get situated a little bit. And then Oh, we also went to Coots and stuff and showed G that. And then after that, G and Michael went to Coots for something, have appetizers and a couple of drinks. Asked me if I wanted to go. I said, no, I'm going to watch our other guests. So I went down to the ocean with our other guests. And we all went to the store. And we cooked here. Everybody. And Gia got me a chocolate cake. We had cake. And then we laughed like crazy and we watched some stuff on TV. I talked to Scooter. And then I noticed my hand before that. And it was like a balloon. Remember I told you I had that tiny little spot of swelling last night? Okay, let me show you my hand now. It's so freaking bad. Okay. And my son goes, Mom, I think your whole hand is going to turn black. And your hand and your wrist is so freaking swollen. And Luke and Ethan said, Mom, what happened to your hand? Why is it so huge? Okay. You can see the color. Okay. Here, let me see how I can show this to you. Let me move this over here. Now I just noticed there's bruising on this side. Okay. On this side, right here, this is bruising. Here, here. On this side, it's going to be hard. Let me move the phone. Right here. Okay. For some reason, why is that? Wait, hold on a minute. It's saying choose a sticker. No, I don't want to choose a sticker. Thank you very much. On this side, you see that bruise? See that bruise there? But you see how my whole hand is bruising? Look at my hand. See the bruises? Okay. And my whole hand is swollen. You see how there's like no definition? And look at my knuckles. Look at my freaking knuckles. Look at my hand. Like, look at the back of my hand. So now I just see I got all bruising here, all bruising down on my wrist, across here, here. Look at my bottom of my thumb. And then I've got it over here. It's even bruised in on the palm. I don't know if it's showing up. It's bruised here. It's extremely swollen. Look at my freaking hand. It's crazy. And yet I was still on this other beach with like a 400 freaking pound. It almost looks like it's sunburn or tan, right? It's bruised. It's turning blue. My my son said, I think your whole thing is going to turn blue. You fell on your wrist 6 weeks ago, and I'm still oh my gosh. It's better, Cindy, but I've been really kicking back the ibuprofen to like, because yesterday it felt worse, but now it looks bad. I fell in Charleston, Gretchen, and I fell on my leg too. My leg still has a little catch in it, but my leg, like Luke's like, Mom, what's with you? What's with your leg? And then they go like this, Mom, I think it's the house. My leg hurts too. And then Gia wore the wrong shoes, so she had these blisters. So she was like limping around. I said, "Oh, what are you doing that? You're competing with me." And then this other person that's here says, "My," he starts making his leg go like that. Oh my gosh! At least we can laugh about it. You've been wearing a brace? Yeah, I really, 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 um, hope that, I bought an ace bandage and I have those things here, but I really felt last night it was so painful. Like I could barely flex it. Okay. Now I can flex it a little bit. Before the pain was unbearable yesterday with flexing it. And I really thought I'm going to have to go to the hospital. I'm going to have to go to the hospital. And, oh, stop, Viore, yeah. Yeah. Viore, could you donate some money for my ace bandage, please? And I had to buy a big bag of ice, twice the ice. It cost $4. Could you take care of that too, Viore, please? Oh my gosh, Viore, come on. Okay, so the ace bandage was I think it was almost $10, okay? Can you take care of that? Take care of that for me, okay? Fiore? Anyway, so yeah, and now thank goodness I was able to go around. Yeah, the ice is $4. Yeah, I wasn't around a Walmart, Cindy, but what happened? My friend. But anyway, yeah, it's just, it is better than yesterday, but I was worried. And my leg, I mean, I'm working through it. I'm pushing through it. I'm not going to let this ruin my time, And I had a great time on that other beach. I loved it. Got a lot of really nice shells. Got those angel wings. Found 2 perfect angel wings. And then another one with a little slight imperfection, but it's still nice. My son found the one for me, which is really special. Um, and he had a good time. Gave him a shell bag and everything. He had a good time. That was funny. Okay, Octo. Okay. Go ahead and do it, please, and then we'll call your name out. So what else? Let's see. Octogel. Donate instead of trolling. Yeah. But banning someone. Okay, I'm sure I was going to get your $14. I haven't even looked at the news. Let me look at the news on my laptop, because I haven't even looked at the news. Has Nancy Guthrie been found? Let me see. That'll be a good idea. Let me look on the news on my laptop, because I haven't looked at any news news in like how many days have I been here? I don't even know anymore. Let me look. The only thing we've been doing is having Netflix on, and we've been outside. Okay. Not nice. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I just missed something here. Dang it. Where the heck? Hold on a minute. Hold on just 1 second because. Okay. I don't know why. Somebody sent me something. I can't even see this. Okay. Anyway, let me go to what I was gonna do. See, I get so sidetracked sometimes. Hold on a sec. Let me see. Where the freak is my Safari? Okay, let's see. Okay, let me look at the top stories here. I'm looking on my because I don't know what's going on. Americans evacuated from hantavirus-stricken cruise ship off of Spain. American passengers aboard the cruise ship at the center of a deadly hantavirus outbreak began boarding buses Sunday evening for evacuation routes out of Spain. Thought they got the people and they were in the United States already spreading this thing. That's what I heard. That's what I briefly heard. Where did we hear it on the radio or something? I don't know what the heck it was. Okay. The outbreak has cast an unwelcome spotlight on Tierra del Fuego, a region in Argentina well known for its biodiversity and bird watching. Oh, they said, yeah, they got a bird watching. Investigators believe bird watching may be at the epicenter of the outbreak, that has killed 3 people. The World Health Organization said the first person with a confirmed case may have been exposed to rodents, which can carry hantavirus while on a birding trip. Okay. Okay, let's see. Diet Coke parties are all the rage in India as aluminum can shortage bubbles up. Okay, let's see here. In case we missed it, a pedestrian died after being struck by a plane. Oh my gosh, on a Denver International Airport runway. Betty Broderick, who was convicted of murdering her ex husband and his new wife in bed, died at 78. How did Betty Broderick die? 78? But she would have lived a lot longer. Didn't you guys think that? Okay, 11 people were hospitalized following a possible boat explosion near North Miami Beach. More than 100 passengers and crew fell sick during a norovirus outbreak on the Caribbean Princess cruise ship. A norovirus. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. Okay. See what else we have. Savannah Guthrie shares a video compilation of her missing mom on Mother's Day. Martin Short opens up about the nightmare death of his daughter, Catherine. Old person smell is real. Well, let's look at this. Older people are sharing the worst and best parts about aging. Can you remember how your favorite grandma smelled? If you think back to a beloved older, you might be able to summon up the memory of a scent that's been described as a blend of stale oil and musty cardboard. It might remind you of opening up an old book or unpacking a box of vintage clothing. And while it's more subtle than the sweaty body odor of youth, it is definitely noticeable and probably filed away in your memories as an old person smell. As it turns out, that smell is actually a biological phenomenon caused by epidermal changes that happen to everyone as they age. Every birthday after the age of 40 increases the likelihood of these changes the in the way skin smells. Research has identified the culprit is something of a called a 2 non-nenal, pronounced nonina. Nonina. That's, oh my gosh. That sounds like this Italian thing. Nina. Nonina. Okay. Nonina. Nonina. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I feel like I've been drinking, but I really haven't. I think it's just delirium, an organic compound known as aldehyde. Okay. The aging odor is caused by an increased production of aldehyde in older people, which is the source of a distinctive dusty granny smell. Oh, stop. Okay, I want to do something else. Let's see. Oh boy. All right, let me look at. I want to look at what's going on in the news here. Hold on a moment. No, no. Okay. Shite. Alrighty, let's see. Love you, love you, love you. Okay. All right, let's see. What is going on for this? Why isn't it giving me? What do I want to see? Okay. Inside the return of Xbox. What does that mean, the return of Xbox? Where did Xbox ever go? Oh, let me see what you had. How am I feeling now? Better, Chrissy, but I'm pushing through it. I'm not to be a martyr or anything, but I mean, it's mind over matter at this point. I mean, I know a lot of people that would have not gone and done what I did today, but I'm a horse of a different color. It's like, maybe somebody would have stayed in bed and iced themselves and had people waiting on them, but no, I I wasn't gonna do that. I wasn't gonna miss out on life. So happy Mother's Day, everybody. Yeah. Okay, let me do something fun. Let's do. You know what? I'll have a look at a stay up, but let's do something fun. How about that? Let's do something fun. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna read you something. How about I am the a-hole thing? I want to just go back to what we had fun. All right, let's see. Hold on, I'm trying to work with my iPad here. It's giving me a little bit of a problem. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see. Come on. Okay, how about this one? Am I the a-hole for speaking up to my mother-in-law and leaving Mother's Day dinner? My mother-in-law used to be friends with everyone on the block, 40 plus years, but since my father-in-law's passed, she has become very entitled, nosy, and an instigator of gossip. Last night, she was talking to me. Well, last night she was talking last night she was starting to talk smack and referred to one of the ladies as a fat arse. That's what she calls her now. I have mentioned before how inappropriate this is and asked her to stop. I did it again yesterday, she says to me, but this time she says to me, listen, I'm 83 years old and I'll call anyone whatever I want. I packed up my shoes. Yes, we have to take them off. And I walked out. She followed me, she followed me, asking me to come back. And I said, no, I can't stop her from talking like that. But I don't have to sit there and listen to. Hold on a minute. What goes on here? I don't have to sit there and listen to it. My husband says I don't blame her about me and followed. She has 3 boys and they allow her to talk like this, but I think it's so disrespectful. Fat arse is just one example of her name calling. Am I the a hole? And they're adding now, she does not have dementia. Her mother, he says, my mother had it, and yes, it slowly changes your personality, and sometimes not for the best. This is a more of I can be who I want to be now, and I am old type attitude. Thank you to all those who have responded. Okay. So is this person the a-hole? Well, let's see what people say. People say, what do I think? Let me say what I think first. I I think that yeah, okay, it's not good to call people names like that, yada yada yada. But you know what? What is this lady doing? I mean, are you the a hole? Why can't you just hold on a minute? I gotta move. Oh my gosh, hold on. I gotta move for a second. Why can't you just stop for a minute? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what? I mean, yeah, it's not nice. You don't like it. We know that. We get it. How much time did she spend with this woman, right? I don't know. I don't, just, say something like, I don't know. I probably would, it's not becoming to do that. You don't need to do that. You're better than that. Take the high road. But at the end of the day, she's 83 years old. And she's probably now set in her ways that she may say it's entitled, and the other lady may say something else. Hi, Jet Set Up. I haven't seen you in so long. Good to see you. So I don't know. Is she the a hole? You think this woman is the a hole for telling her 83-year-old mother in law? Let's see what the majority thinks here. Not the a hole, said somebody who set a boundary. Most people are saying not the a hole. Okay. I don't think she's an a hole, but she left the Mother's Day dinner. Okay. Here we go. My mom is what you might call a spite cleaner. She uses cleaning as a tool to control and nag and whine and whatnot. My siblings and I bore the brunt of it. Often she delegated cleanings to a Saturday or a Sunday, which we called Hell Day. She would usually go out to buy food for the week or errands and leave us to it. And it seemed no matter how much cleaning we did, she was never happy with the results, and the day would end with all of us arguing and being upset. Sometimes we would barely do any cleaning since the end result was the same, her complaining. Let's see. So one day I decided to prove that she was just complaining for the sake of complaining. We set up a GoFundMe to raise funds to pay a local house cleaning company, posing it as something along the lines of help us get a professional house cleaning to surprise our mom. And we were able to raise a few $100s, mostly from family and friends who knew our situation, which covered the cost and nice big tip for the cleaners from what was left. So, for one cleaning weekend when our mom had shopping plus getting away to get the car looked at, we scheduled a local cleaner to arrive, and they were two very nice women who proceeded to clean the house till it was sparkling. We charged a bit with them while they were working. One of the ladies has almost 20 years' experience cleaning homes. She said, With their consent, we filed some clips of them cleaning, saying it was to surprise our mom. So mom gets home with our uncle who was coming to dinner, and she's barely in the door. She's already started complaining about our usual super cleaning, subpar cleaning. That evening, my brother and I didn't clean the surfaces well enough, or that my sister. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I just thought I felt that freaking. Hold on. Thought I felt that freaking earthquake again. Oh my gosh. I think I'm having PTSD from this. Okay. So she gets home with our uncle who was coming for dinner, and she's barely in the door, and she's already started complaining about our usual subpar cleaning. That either I or my brother didn't clean the surfaces well enough, or that my sister didn't sweep one spot. There was repetitive complaints, she often said. Long story short, we show her the footage, her face gets red, and she proceeds to scream as a form of cleaners and have strangers in the house, blah, blah, blah. We argue back and forth, and then she synchronizes the the naming of the dog. It's been a few years since then, and the big blow up. Okay, sorry. Long story short, we show her footage. Her face gets red. She proceeds to scream at us, embarrassing her in front of her brother. How dare we hire cleaners and have strangers in her house? More blah, blah, blah. We can't get back what we don't have. Hmm. I don't know. That's going to bring about earthquake. Yes, we had an earthquake. Yeah, no. There was definitely something. My bed was waving. It felt like a wave, Bucky. It felt like it was motorized. Felt like it was motorized and all that. I'm tired, you guys. I'm going to go to sleep, okay? I'm so tired. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you. Goodbye. Oh my gosh, I thought I just felt that freaking thing again. I'm gonna have like PTSD. I'm not joking around. Thought I just fell out of the bed again. Hold on. Again, I didn't fall out of the bed, thank God. Thought I felt the bed move. Let me let me see what this is like. We're gonna have to catch up on those word cookies. We're gonna have so many word cookies to do. Just stay with me.